Hey, what is up guys? Klassen here and welcome to episode 2 of Let's Build a Gym. Today we are going to be building this power rack. Let's do this. So just a quick couple things before we open up this power rack. I just want you guys to know I got it from Costco. It's very low end. I just couldn't afford a $1,000 state-of-the-art power rack. I just need something that can do the job for now. And I know some of you are probably wondering, how much did I spend on this low-end power rack? And it was around $350. So it's definitely probably one of the cheapest power racks you can get. I looked up some reviews before I got it. It seems like it can tolerate a decent amount of weight. Yeah, there are some flaws to it, but for the most part it seems like a somewhat reliable power rack, and it's going to be good enough for what I need it for. I know you might be wondering, but Zach, you've worked at so many gyms. Surely you've built a power rack before? Negative! This is numero uno. In case you're wondering the brand, it is this, CAP, C-A-P. Kind of a lackluster brand name if you ask me, but I didn't make the name. So we got all kinds of goodies here. This is just going to be bolts and an Allen key. Some assembly required. Alright, so I took everything out of the packaging, all the wrapping and stuffing and all that stuff, and this is what we are left with. Okay, so first impression of all the materials here, it feels really good. It feels solid, doesn't feel cheaply made at all. Everything seems kind of tough to me. This is like solid heavy metal, so that's comforting, you know. One of the biggest complaints I heard in the reviews was that these red rods, I guess these are the safety rods, so as the bar lands on this, it supposedly chips it and all the red paint falls off. People were very upset about that. I could care less if the little red paint falls off. Like, I mean, whatever. We're lifting weights here. I should also mention we have a very important helper here. He is doing a very good job at, well, mostly just eating the cardboard. So I was just looking at the manual here, and look at this. This is a 3-step process to building the power rack. This is step 1. There's a lot going on in step 1. Also in step 2. And also in step 3. The company is really trying to save money on printing pages here. Great guys, so there you have it. The power rack is done. Just need to tighten everything up one more time just to make sure that it is solid, but it looks pretty good. So this wasn't a tutorial on how to build this power rack. I just kind of wanted to share my experience doing it. It was very simple. It was very easy. A lot easier than I thought it would be. The hardest part was just getting that bottom back piece to connect these upper two wall sides because they were very flimsy, right? So once you have that bracing in, the whole thing just becomes really easy. I'm really glad that it comes with these safety pins because then I'm not like stuck in the rack for everything that I want to do. I want to put the barbell right here and do some overhead pressing out of the rack because I don't quite know if I will. Actually, let's find out. No, see, I can't get full extension, so it's a good thing that I have these safety bars on the outside because I can overhead press on this side of the rack and have safety bars. Although most of the time I overhead press, I'm usually cleaning it up to my chest anyway, so it doesn't make a huge difference to me. But it's going to be really nice when I'm not training for strongman and I just want to do an overhead press that I don't have to clean it up to my chest. This is at an angle, I'm just now seeing that. So these safety bars were cleared to contain the amount of weight that I would normally be squatting or whatever. Like, I'm not using record-breaking weights or anything, so it'll be fine. The biggest complaint that I've seen about this thing is that it is flimsy. As you can see, it is a little bit flimsy and it's not secured at the ground, but it comes with little holes that you can bolt into the ground. I mean, I've got concrete here, so I don't have the tools to do that, but maybe one day in the future. Also, the legs come out in the front, but not in the back. It's a hard corner. So if you were to push it, it would lean backwards, I guess. Actually, it's not even leaning too terribly, but yeah, that's just something to consider. I might have to put some sandbags down to weigh it down or something. But overall, guys, I'm really happy with it. It was really easy to set up, and now I finally have a power rack. I never thought I'd have my own power rack, so even though it's low end, I'm super excited about it. It looks really awesome. Now, it comes with this red bar in the front. I think it's just a support beam, but it looks a lot like a pull-up bar. I'm not gonna do pull-ups because I don't trust this thing with my body weight. So that being said, stay tuned for episode 3 where we install this pull-up bar into my ceiling. Thank you guys so much for watching. Klassen out.